Hey everybody. So you didn't get to meet my third student, and he's going to be finishing pretty soon, so let's see if we can squeeze some information out of him. The tubiest, the best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. This is Thomas, and he's student number 3. We're gonna get a little bit of information out of him, and I think he's got some good stuff to share with you guys, so pay close attention. Mr. Thomas, so how's things been going with you? It's just for this journey, how's it been?
It was really informative. I learned a lot of stuff, and it was very a lot of good stuff, like about driving, staying awake.
Yeah.
How to use the truck to make your body stay awake longer, like using the mirrors and a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what piqued your interest in driving?
Well, the thing that made me want to do it was I watched a YouTube video about some guy that was just driving trucks in Wisconsin. He's like, this is a great job. I listen to podcasts all the time, and he looked like he was happy.
Yeah.
He had money.
Yeah. Having them ducats in your pocket it came with a smile on your face. A lot of people, they come with that cliche stuff. You can't be doing this for the money. You gotta do it because you love it. It's in your blood. That's a bunch of bullshit. We do this for the money, and that's it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Melton's calling me. All right, everybody, we were interrupted. I got a phone call from Melton, and I needed to take that call. So anyways, so that you guys know I can rant. I can go for a long time. So I'm gonna try to get to some good points and then not keep you all forever. So why Melton? What made you choose Melton?
Well, to be serious, Melton paid the most.
Yep. Yeah, they pay pretty good. Yeah.
And the overall environment, it was it's very and I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but it's kind of like a manly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the over the road thing. So
yeah.
Good money. You feel kind of macho, and that's why I chose it.
Yeah.
To be serious.
Yeah, and how was orientation? The period of time you spent in Tulsa with your orientation. What do you think about that?
Oh, the orientation. So they. Do you want me to tell you what I think about it?
Yeah, and be honest, okay? I want to know what you liked about it. If there are some things that you didn't like about the orientation, all of that. These guys, they want to know the truth. They want so you have to hold nothing. You have to hold anything back.
All right. Well, then I won't.
You don't. Speak the truth. Make sure you talk loud so they hear you too.
So the orientation was it was good. It was interesting. You wake up at 6. You catch the bus. Then you go to the orientation. You sit in the room and you learn things all day. And it's important to show that you want to work there. So if you nod off and go to sleep, you're not. This is like a job interview. The whole 3 weeks during the orientation.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people, even the people that went to sleep during the classes, they still got a shot. But the people I think they did. But the only people that got kicked out of the whole thing were the people that popped off for drugs.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then so we went through that, and you go through the first 2 weeks at in the training center, and then you do the last week at the place where you learn advanced load securement.
Mm-hmm.
and that was really informative. You really just have to. It's a job interview the whole time. So if you go there and you're thinking that, oh, I got the job already, I wouldn't. That's not the mentality I did. I went there with this is a job interview the whole time, even with all these days of training.
Yes,
I'm always asking them every day.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You know, when you come in as a fresh driver, basically you're gonna go out with a mentor or a trainer. That's what Melton calls them, trainers. And you are correct. Okay, when you go to the orientation, it is a job interview. Okay, and that job interview doesn't finish until you're off this truck and I give my report to Melton, and then they test you out. At that point, they will hand you keys, and the interview process continues. And it continues until you retire. Okay? And take that with any job. I don't care what you're doing, okay? You always interview. Always remember, the job is not yours. The job is the company's job. You just borrowing it until they want it back, or until you give it back, right? That's the way it is. That's facts. That's life. Okay. But you're always interviewing for the opportunity to keep on doing it. That's basically what he's saying, and that's right. 100% accurate. Okay. So the first week, what was the first week of orientation like?
The first week was rather we got there the very first day, and we I think we got our pictures taken on the very first day. We go down to get a physical, and they do a hair test. So people came in there thinking that it was
they're gonna take a pee test,
or they were gonna just use some kind of shampoo and get out of it.
Yeah,
but that's not how it works.
Oh man, the ridiculousness that people get out of like Weed magazine or some shit. How you think you're gonna beat these people? This is what they do for a living. Catch your ass doing dope, man. You gotta be ready. You're not gonna get past these folks, man. They're gonna catch you, man. I'm just gonna take a pee test. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water. Dude. No, that don't work. Just be ready. And it's random too, so you can get caught later on down the road. Don't matter. You know, you come out, you better be ready, right? And so the first week you did your urine test, you basically and your hair follicle test, and you're doing a lot of the clerical work, paperwork, stuff like that. So the very first week we did the hair drug test.
Mm-hmm. The second day we learned about later that day we learned about we did our first log that day.
Mm-hmm.
Your driver log. Then the next day I think we started learning about we got our items. We got like our PPE. We purchased it.
Okay.
It was like $33.
Mm-hmm.
Then we learned about the map and the Rand McNally book, the Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went over the load securement book. Well, we went over we did a Melton scavenger hunt thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we went through this like 30-page packet of like all the different things at Melton and all the different things in this book, and we turned it in.
Mm-hmm.
And that Melton book is very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Because you're going to use it for the Qualcomm.
Right.
You're going to need to know how to do all that stuff.
Right.
Then the third day, we started going out to the yard and doing load securement with like stacked pipes, like separated by dunnage, and coils, suicide, and then eye to the sky, and shotgun, which is facing that way. And we did we did those intermodal containers. We did those ones.
Oh yeah, the secure front, yeah, top, yeah.
And then a slinky. There was a slinky there, but it was not metal. It was actually like there's a series of circles like all in a line,
Right.
and you just throw the thing through and throw it through.
Yeah.
And we did that.
In fact, that's what we just dropped off, right? Slinkies.
Yeah, but this one weighed 46,000.
It was a little bit more than that plastic tubing that they was practicing, right? So what about week 2?
Week 2 was like, I mean, you're still, obviously, you're interviewing for the job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't, when the whole time while I was there, nobody that I saw treated it like it wasn't an interview.
Yeah.
Everybody there treated it like this is serious.
Right.
And so I mean, like, not like obviously, like, they're not like, oh, what am I gonna do? They're like,
Yeah.
they're like, yes, sir. They're thinking,
Right,
like,
right.
well, I can look in the book, or I can do this, and
Right.
I can figure out this way. They were like that kind of serious.
Yeah.
And
y'all were on the yard, right? Like doing securement and stuff?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was, they ask you, you won't have a question, you raise your hand,
Mm-hmm.
or, and you, people for the most part didn't really talk too much, and it was very easy to get along with everybody because they all knew the amount of money that Melton pays.
Yeah.
So they were all pretty like, this is a really good job.
They're doing this, so please, right. Yeah. I had a student, I mean, not a student, but a subscriber. He asked about homework. So is there things that they give you in classes you have to take back to the hotel with you?
Yes, there is. So I don't know if I should say everything about it, but
Well, I mean, I some of it, I want, and basically, is it like stuff you would like handouts that you need to fill out or stuff like that, and they give you the materials and you study it and fill it out?
So yes, so they're going to give you a binder at the very beginning with the scavenger hunt in it and the homework in it and your logbook in it. So the thing that's the most important is you have to learn the logbook. You have to learn that logbook and make sure you understand the time, the way it's like a rollover or something. Like,
Yes, the carrier hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys this to forewarn you, because every day he's done them and I check them, okay? And but so you after today he's going to upgrade today. After today, you won't have to do those paper logs, unless the Qualcomm has a problem, okay? But that's the reason that they want to make sure that you understand how to use those logs, because if the Qualcomm goes down and Qualcomms go down, I mean, you can be driving up the road and the thing just go boop, please wait, and that gets updating, and it take it half a day, And then the other day, it said missing a log, didn't it? And that little orange light came on Friday. And I logged you out so that the system could catch up. This Qualcomm. Y'all need to do better, Qualcomm. Come on now.
And then I just wanted to add one thing about the homework. So if you're curious about the homework, this is what the homework's going to look like, all right? You're going to be given... I'm sorry. This is also important. The very second day, after we took the drug test, we got there, we did a test. We took a test. Mm-hmm. And all you got to do is read the left side and fill it in on the right side.
Right, don't give them too much, but not the answers, but it's basically the answers on one side and the questions on the other side, and you match them up basically.
Everybody passed. I mean, everybody was pretty good at it.
Right. So so basically the homework, the actual class physical testing work isn't designed to trip you up.
No, there was one guy who got one of them wrong, and he finished.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't want you guys to think that you're gonna. And this is not proprietary to Melton, okay? Jobs don't want to spend money getting you there and then give you a test that they intend to fail you with. It just doesn't even make sense, But all you gotta do is pay attention, and use your noggin, right? Yeah. So it's not that bad, then, right?
So just think about what it's going on, and then I mean, like everybody, like we all, when everybody took that test, they were all like, oh crap, there's a test. Like nobody, everybody was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And then we took it, and everybody passed.
Everybody passed. So it's not designed to fail you. It's designed to give you information. Basically, everybody learn in different ways. Okay, and sometimes that test doesn't really. It definitely points you in a specific direction, and it tunnels your thought process, because the only thing you're focused on is that test, and the information that you're reading and matching, kind of sticks in there because you're focused on it. There's a lot of different ways people learn. It's not designed to fail you. So so let's get past the training part of it. Well, the school part of it, orientation part of it.
I never finished about the homework, though.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the homework, when you get the homework, you're gonna be like, whoa, what is this? Like, you're not gonna really be like, but the thing that you don't know right now, probably watching the videos, there's gonna be a lot of experienced drivers that already did flatbed or were already truck drivers that are gonna be in that orientation.
Right.
And you'll go to the hotel and you can talk to them, and I figured it out. I figured it out on my own, but there's some things that are kind of like an experienced truck driver would know.
Right.
And I mean, you can work with them and you can figure it out like that.
Right. It's the questions basically that are designed to make you think. Yeah. So don't worry about the homework, man. It's going to be cool. You're not going to have a problem with that. And the little tests you take, again, they're not designed to fail you. They're designed to get you to think. That's it. Okay. So 3 weeks of orientation, right? And then you're done. And then...
Oh, can I talk about the third week? I didn't tell them.
Oh, we didn't do the third week? Okay, go ahead.
So the third week is you're going to be in there. You're going to do all your stuff for getting set up with the company. You're going to, like, the very first day you're in the room on the third week, it's a new building near a yard with more advanced securement. And you're going to have to do your W-2s and everything that's involved with taxes and your history, and you're gonna get through that, and then you're gonna go out to the yard. You're gonna secure stuff, and you're gonna learn like 2 and 5. You're gonna practice intermodals and some of those stacked pipes on dunnage and coils, and just big machines like we had to do recently.
Oh God. Did you enjoy those?
Dude, we did some gigantic machines that were like from like somewhere in the world.
Yeah,
they just left them outside.
looked like they came from Ethiopia or some shit. I don't know. That was crazy, man. It looked like it just had shit crawling all over, like I'm a bug. Let me see this. What it is?
It's Uber Eats.
Oh,
I don't even use it.
that don't look like a Melton guy.
And
it's not. He's driving something else. We're waiting for a load, and I thought that was a Melton driver. I was about to ask him if he got his call yet. We're waiting. But so anyway, you go ahead and finish.
Okay, so then on the Wednesday, they're gonna ask you if you know how to back up a tractor onto a trailer and connect it. And
coupling.
Yeah, raise your hand if you don't know how to do it. Raise your hand. I did.
Right.
And then on the later that day, and then the next day on Thursday, you're gonna practice doing a thing called alley docking, and they got a little method that they want you to follow, and then you do it, and then you get the trailer like right with the cone, and then you get it to where it pushes that way, and then you try to get the front of the trailer to go this way, and it goes right in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that you have to do. And then after that, like with me, I'm sorry, I think that was weak.
You brain farted.
and then we go to a, that might have been, yeah, and then we go to another one. We go to another orientation after that.
Uh-huh.
And then that last orientation is you're with like the training guy, Rob,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna teach you. You're gonna go through like your 401k on the first day.
Yeah.
Health, all the health benefits,
Mm-hmm.
the holistic, physical activity. They'll teach you about that, and then you'll go to you go to the Melton terminal, and you'll learn how to use your Qualcomm, and you'll get paid that way for one of your paychecks.
Yeah.
You learn how to use the Qualcomm, and you'll go. Oh, by the way, this is important. And if you don't, you'll need to have your CDL, your hard copy, your CDL. So if you can get it mailed to you pretty soon. As soon as you get it, as soon as you get your CDL hard copy, have it with you when you go to orientation, or get a UPS to your hotel, or no, actually get a UPS to the training place if you can.
Yeah.
They'll give you a card or something, and you can just look at their business card, and then you have a UPS to that place, and then you can get it that way.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just learn more like load securement techniques and how to do scaling on the. They'll teach you how to do that, and then you'll learn how to do map reading more. And and then after that, I got paired up with my trainer.
There you go.
That was pretty much that.
You know, we're about 18 minutes in, so we're gonna end this one, and we're gonna do a part 2. So we're gonna talk about how you got your CDL. Okay, so that's gonna be in the next video. Okay, that way we can elaborate on it without my typical 45-minute video. All right, till the next one. We'll see you again. Deliver undistracted, and here's your boop. Yeah, boop.